Thanks for yesterday.
Pleasure. Tell you what, married to a millionaire and I still have to make my own breakfast.
Look, I know she might not have seemed it, but I know that Louise was very grateful. She was just a bit upset, that's all.
Funny girl, isn't she?
Maybe she's not as tough as she seems.
Oh, grow up, Terry. She just killed a boyfriend.
It were an accident.
Whatever. And don't worry, I won't go saying anything. He deserved it. But don't go thinking that she's all sugar and spice, because she isn't. Nice girls don't kill. You know, Zoe, you don't have a cesarean unless you really need to.
I thought you read the glosses. Caesareans are in.
Zoe, it is a major operation.
Hardly.
And you'll be laid up for weeks.
A couple of days. I have looked into it, you know.
Yeah, well, don't believe everything the doctors say. You do know that they tell you what you want to hear when you're paying. Come on, Zoe, I mean, why can't you have a normal birth?
Why do you think?
Is Chris around?
No, he's in his office.
You haven't seen my mobile, have you?
No. Look, Zoe, at the risk of having my head bitten off, I don't think you've thought this through.
Can we please drop this?
Fine. Come on in. Don't say I didn't warn you. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
So how are you this morning?
Fine. Still pregnant, but fine. Oh, there it is.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Are you all right? You sure? Do you want to sit down?
I'm fine. Would you just leave me alone?
Excuse me, Olivia.
He knows where he stands. I made that abundantly clear. He either coughs up or he's out.
Good.
So he's got 24 hours.
24 hours? He's running a farm, Brian. You've got to give him more time than that.
I thought you wanted the farm back.
Yeah, I do, but you can't just turf him out onto the street.
OK, fair enough. I'll tell him tomorrow. Will that be all?
Yeah, for now.
Will that be all? Slime ball. You know, I bet he was a hangman in a previous life. Either that or a slug.
At least he got the job done.
Oh, don't tell me you actually like him.
Of course I don't like him. I'm just using him till I can find somebody else.
What? How do you mean?
He's a grass. How else do you think I found out about Jack stumping up the rent for Wilf Butler?
You are joking.
I'm not. Couldn't wait to get the words out of his mouth. Just doing my job.
You're going to have to get rid of him, Chris.
I know. And I'm quite looking forward to it, actually.
Louise?
Terry.
You all right?
Fine.
Don't look it.
Thanks. Sorry, I'm not sleeping. Oh, I'm not sleeping at all, actually. When I look at you and I think of Ray. I look at Bolan and I think of Ray, and every time I close my eyes I see Ray, and now Charity's involved.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Look, do you want to go for a coffee? We'll have a proper chat.
No, I've got to get going on. See you later, too.
Is Chris in?
No, he's out.
All right, then I'll wait.
I take it this is to do with your dad.
Too right. He was only trying to help that farmer.
Your dad resigned, Andy.
Only because he had no choice. Anyway, it was out of order asking my dad to do it in the first place. He's been there, remember? Of course he's going to feel sorry for him.
Yeah, well, that's because your dad's got a heart. Unlike Brian.
What's Brian got to do with it?
How do you think Chris knew that your dad was paying the rent for Wilf Butler? Brian. Brian told him.
Why would he do that?
Think about it. Who's the new home farm estate manager?
Brian.
Exactly. He'd sell his own granny for a fiver, that one.
Are you sure about this?
I am positive. I spoke to Chris this morning.
I can't believe it.
It's true, Andy. Oh, just on your break here.
Yep, almost done.
Oh, no, take your time. Enjoy. Get them feet right under the table. I've got your number, Addyman.
Sorry?
I don't like snitches. And I know you told Chris about Jack.
I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, well, you're a right jobsworth, aren't you? Just you watch your back.
putting another wash on, so sort your gear out, will you? What's up?
I've just been up to one farm.
Oh, I've told you, son. Leave it, will you? It's done, finished with.
It was Brian.
What was Brian?
Who grassed on you? He told Chris that you were paying the rent for Wilf Butler.
Who told you that?
Charity.
Charity? You sure you've got this right?
Of course I have. He went behind your back.
Oh, I can't see Brian doing something like that.
It's Katie's dad.
Well, maybe it just, slipped out.
No, I did it on purpose.
But why? We're mates.
He wanted your job.
No, I can't believe that.
Oh, come on, Dad. He's always resented you being his boss right from the start. He knew what he was doing, all right.
Well, if he wants the job that bad, he can have it.
Such a mood this morning.
Well, she has been ill.
No excuse for being rude.
No.
Oh, I need my own place, really. Charity's all right. It's just... It's the Tates. It's just so anal. Still, must be weird for her, not knowing who the father is.
Yeah. You know, I'm glad we can talk as friends, you and me.
Yeah. Anyway, I'd best be off.
You've only just got here.
Oh, no, I'm meeting Charity for lunch.
Right, well, I'll see you around then.
Well, don't put it like that.
Like what? I mean, that's the way it's going to be from now on, isn't it? Seeing as we're not going out anymore.
See you, Scott.
See ya.
So, are we a happy bunny again?
Like this story. I don't understand women, Diane.
Not a lot of men do, Pet.
Should I buy her flowers?
Well, that'd put her right off.
Will it?
Yeah. She'll think you're after something. Or worse still, covering something up. Anyway, it's a fallacy that women like flowers. All it means is you've got to find a vase.
Well, what do I do then?
Simple. Just be yourself.
Have a nice lunch.
Yeah? Charity's waiting for me over there.
Well, see you then. Chloe,
Yeah?
if it all gets a bit too much up at home farm and you find that you need a bit of a break, well, I'm always here.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, well, any time you like, yeah.
Well, I might take you up on that. Lover boy.